Hi, today we'll be covering the incidence and the cost of lodging in oilseed rape crops, and then we'll be looking at what you can do to reduce this cost.
So we carried out two aerial surveys, one in 2012 and one in 2014, and looking at the area of crops that were lodged within fields. We covered about over 3,000 hectares of land, and the average estimated area was 31% of crops that were lodged. We've also done artificial lodging trials where crops were either lodged flat at 45 degrees or between 20 and 25 degrees. They were either lodged at flowering or at seed fill. Losses were greatest from crops which were lodged at flowering, and crops lodged flat resulted in up to 50% of yield losses. One of the surprising results was that even leaning gave up to a 25% yield loss. And late leaning can have a dramatic effect on yield. Seeds per metre squared were most affected, and late lodging can affect pod abortion. The cost of lodging was £77 per hectare on average, and industry losses on a national scale were estimated to be between 47 to £120 million per year. The additional costs of lodging could be that crops take between 5 to 25% longer to harvest. They can have uneven ripening and drying. And lodging is generally missed and not identified because you can't get into an oilseed rape crop the same way you can with a cereal crop. So the costs of lodging are quite significant and they shouldn't be ignored.
If you want to see for yourself what the cost of lodging is in your oilseed rape fields, you can download the BASF Cost of Lodging app. Carrots can provide significant height reduction in oilseed rape crops, a key factor in reducing the risk of lodging in your crop. Most crops are cost effective to treat. Measure the GAI just before stem extension in February. If the GAI is greater than 0.8, then you should apply Carex. When no lodging occurs, Carex pays for itself, up to £40 extra margin over input cost per hectare. However, when lodging is present, Carex really shines, and it's been proven to pay back up to £136 extra margin over input costs per hectare. So why take the risk? Use a PGR you can rely on, use Carex.
BASF. We create chemistry.